Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Circle Back. This is a podcast where we offer our listeners a peek behind the scenes of successful organizations and people. We enter the meetings of various committees, councils, boards, and bureaus that make crucial decisions in business and beyond. We listen into the important people making these decisions so that we can see just what makes these organizations tick. This week, we're joining the Los Angeles News team for their pre-show meeting. Without further ado, here's the Los Angeles News team.
All right, guys. I'm going to be honest. We're coming up on our 9 o'clock news schedule, and there's a lot of dead air to fill. I don't know. You're our anchor. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I think the people like it when we fill it up with a fluff piece, or I think we could do something gritty. Maybe there's been a murder in town. I think there's a lot of angles here.
Thanks, Dallas. I like that a lot, but I don't know. You're a reporter. Have you come across any hot scoops lately? Anything good?
Dallas, I love the murder idea, but it's just sometimes we've been overdoing it lately, and now people are starting to fear for their lives, and then they're moving to San Diego, and it's just a whole disaster.
Well, I think you can never go wrong with more murder.
It seems the city feels that way holistically, but I think that we should probably steer clear of. I think it's just a puff piece.
Probably.
Benson, I think that's safe. I mean, I got a burger last night at BJ's Burgers and Hogs. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's the new place.
It's local. People love to support local. We could just fucking talk about that.
Well, how much time do we have to fill?
We got about 20 minutes in the schedule.
Oof.
And Dallas, as much as I do agree with you that if we could get a murder story going, our viewership shows they love to see the murders, but I don't think there's been any murders recently. So
there's always murders.
There's always murders. I know. Well, I'll hold my tongue. Now, what's the deal with this place?
Yeah, tell me more about this burger spot.
Tell me about the spot. Has there been any murders there?
All right, Dallas. So if we're going to stretch this out to 20 minutes, I think we're going to need to get me back we're going to have to send someone in to get some more shots, some more footage. I took a couple pics, but we're going to need something more concrete. I'll try to give you my experience. You can try to relay that to our viewership. But basically, it's called BJ's Burgers and Hogs.
Burgers and Hogs?
Burgers and Hogs. It's
heard.
Yeah, it was pretty tasty. It's a little hole in the wall. It's local.
Burgers and hot dogs?
Burgers and Hogs.
And what is a hog?
Well, I think they were going for pigs. It's all bacon wrapped burgers, and they're very proud to be an anti-vegan establishment.
Oh,
it's not necessarily a very welcoming crowd.
This is that new right-wing, hole-in-the-wall, brand-new burger spot. Burgers and
BJ's Burgers and Hogs.
Yes, my wife would hate that. She's vegan.
Well, that's maybe we spin it. Maybe this goes from what was a very pleasurable dining experience for me. Maybe we spin it and say, hey, are you right-wing? Go eat a fucking burger. Or are you on the left? You should be mad about this.
Yeah.
I like that plan.
Our job as a news station is really to kind of support the kinds of establishments that BJ's Burgers and Hogs is running. So
this is true.
I was going to ask if there was anything more sinister going on there, but maybe we do just keep this a light fluff piece. Talk about bring your friends, bring your family, bring your
Don't
parents.
bring your vegan friends, though.
Don't bring,
because they will not be let in the door.
Well, seeing how we're a Fox affiliate, I think we should definitely market this as a good place to eat, to bring your family, to bring maybe bikers. Maybe they want bikers to go there on their hogs.
Right,
gobble down some hogs on a hog.
I think this place sounds wonderful, and it's right across from the 7-Eleven. Is that correct?
That is correct. I actually did go over to buy a 40 after I had finished my hog.
Oh, and did you bring everyone a 40?
I did not bring everyone a 40.
That's a demerit.
I know.
I'm putting it on the board, on the demerits board.
I know. I'm so bad.
One more, and you'd.
I don't know why I even got into managing a small news station if I wasn't going to be able to drink 40s on the job.
Well, you are. I just forgot to bring. I didn't. I mean, I was kind of running late, and I didn't really have. They didn't have any bags.
Well,
So
you can always have the emergency 40 that we keep where the fire extinguisher used to be.
You could have the. I mean,
You could go break the glass, have a 40, and we can get down to
No.
business on this puff piece.
No, I'm
Yeah, I mean-
saving that for when we drive our viewers into an absolute frenzy and we're locked in here for an extended period of time.
Well, and I'm saving it for when I drive my car home.
That's why we love you,
Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas, you son of a gun.
Oh man, the camera loves you, and so
Yeah,
do we.
You look terrific, by the way. Has hair and makeup's really been doing something special to you lately?
Well, I'm mostly plastic at this point, and it feels fantastic. I'll say that much. And they've lengthened my dick by 2 or 3 centimeters.
Whoa, 6 centimeters total. You hear that, ladies?
Oh, come on. That is right, though. It is 6 centimeters now. But the reason I brought up the 7-Eleven earlier is because I know for a fact there was a murder there last night, and maybe we could tie that into burgers, hogs, dogs, and whatever the fuck it's
BJ's
called.
Burgers and Hogs.
Right.
BJ's Burgers, Hogs, Logs, and Dogs.
Logs.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's if
Nice.
you use the bathroom.
Yeah, if you use the bathroom, you could add the log in there for sure.
Actually, well, that was I failed to mention that when you first got in, they make you take a dump in the bathroom so they can see if you're vegan or not by how malnourished the
they
turd
pick it
seems.
apart like
They
an
pick it
owl
apart.
pellet or whatever it's called.
So it's
they
a health
did.
food
They-
joint.
Yep. And if your turd looks too malnourished, they'll be like, "Hey, get out of here, you smelly vegan."
Well, and also they don't put any lettuce or tomato or buns on any of the burgers. Is that right? It's all carnivore restaurant.
It is completely a carnivore restaurant. That is true.
It's just a big
Just
piles of
burgers and
meat.
hogs.
Yeah, I saw. I mean,
Patties.
it looked packed from when I was at the 7-Eleven across the street the other night. So it seems like it's being pretty well received.
Yeah, and so you keep mentioning that you're at the 7-Eleven and that you know there was a murder there. I didn't hear anything
Yeah,
about it in the morning.
I haven't heard
news,
any of
and-
the reporters talking about this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even think the police know about it yet.
Really? I mean, I'm surprised you didn't come in guns blazing. I'm trying to fucking sell you guys on this diarrhea joint with all these stupid fucking burgers and hot dogs, and meanwhile you have a murder you're not.
But yeah,
telling us
if we have a
about.
real story that we can
Well,
air.
you know, I'm not Nightcrawler, okay? I do take videos of crimes before the police know, but that's not my MO. That's not for the news.
Your Emma, are you murdering people?
What?
And filming it?
No. Come on. Dallas? Me? Dallas Buyers Club? I
Mr.
would
Buyers
never.
Club, I mean, do you think you could get a good story put together in the next, I don't know.
About
Half
this
hour?
restaurant? Absolutely. Get me in there. Get me an interview with the manager. Get me an interview with the owner.
I was thinking we get you to build some kind of story around this mysterious killer that you seem to know so much about.
That is definitely
Well, let me
Not
tell
you.
you what happened, really, because it seems like you guys aren't just going to drop this. I was at the 7-Eleven getting a Slurpee for my wife and getting a pack of cigarettes for my son, and I noticed a murder happening right outside, and I said, "Well, gee." So anyway, then I left.
I mean, that's a
I-
reasonable
yeah,
thing
I
to
mean,
do.
it's Los Angeles on a Saturday night.
Yep,
It's pretty typical. at
This
that
small
point.
town Los Angeles that we report
This
from.
well, it's Los
Small
Angeles,
news
Los
station in a
Angeles,
large city.
yeah, Los Angeles, Nebraska. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah,
about
about
Los Angeles,
Angeles,
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
And a lot of
How
people
is?
are moving from here to San Diego, Nebraska, because they're so worried about all of these killings.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of crime here.
Yeah.
There is
in
a
Los
lot of
Angeles.
crime in
Los
Los
Angeles,
Angeles, Nebraska,
Nebraska.
and there is almost no crime in San Diego, Nebraska. It's incredible.
It's a better spot than us.
Yeah.
Maybe we should run a story on how much San Diego, Nebraska sucks. I'm
No, I
tired of those
like
Yes,
this.
guys
that's
over at
I
that's
that
like
music
station.
to my
this.
ears. I hate those bastards.
Always acting like they're better than
Let's
us.
drum up some hate,
crime.
Get some murders going on down there. We'll
That's-
have more murders to report. It's wonderful.
And
We can start reporting on murders there.
yes. In Dallas, you seem to have some weird sixth sense at finding them and being near to them. Maybe you go do some field work.
Well, the strange thing is, I hope they have a 7-Eleven there, because it seems like every time I'm getting a Slurpee for my wife, I see a damn murder.
What about the cigarettes for your kid? Does that happen to?
Well, usually he gets his own, but
Oh, this is just a one-time.
But it's his
thing.
birthday, isn't that right?
it's his birthday, so
11 years
I
old.
got him a carton.
Wow.
Wow, Dallas Jr. He's
Yeah,
growing up so fast.
DJ.
A
DJ.
cigarette for every year he's been alive.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, he is 50, and I am
57.
68. 68.
68.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
And the reason my voice is still so smooth is because of the smooth Camel cigarettes I've been smoking my whole life. Indeed.
Thank you, Camel
almost
cigarettes.
as smooth as your skin. You are glowing right now.
Now I'm realizing, thank you, that we have not addressed how we're going to fill the time yet. I think we need to lock something in soon.
All right. I'm just from going around the room, hearing what I'm hearing. It sounds like we have an unreported murder that the people of this fine city should know about. And there's also a restaurant that supports the kind of values that we here at this news station would like to propagate.
Right.
So what if we say something like, eat at this restaurant and you won't be murdered behind a 7-Eleven?
Sure.
Yeah.
We're helping the local economy.
Yep.
Where I don't really know beyond that.
Wait a
We're not
second.
doing much
we
else
do.
beyond that, but
Yeah.
and also it's kind of a false promise. You could definitely for all we know, that guy that got murdered had just eaten there.
Hello?
That's true.
Sorry, guys. 1 sec. I'm getting a phone call. Yes. Yes. Oh. My. All right. Well, thanks for letting me know. Bye-bye. Someone was murdered at that restaurant.
Huh.
At the restaurant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Sounds like we got
Sounds like we got our
story.
there we
Well,
go.
All right,
All
that's
right,
perfect.
well,
You got a couple minutes. You got to go back to hair. Actually, you don't need to go back to hair and makeup. Look at you.
Well,
Get on there.
they've tattooed most of this stuff on, so.
I want you guys both to get in the van, head right down to that restaurant, and give me all the gruesome details. I'm going to stay back here and drink the emergency 40 that we mentioned earlier in this conversation.
That sounds wonderful.
I'll talk to you guys, when you get back.
Toodles.
Enjoy that 40.
I love working in the news.